Hey, this seems a little bit familiar, Dan.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're sitting in my truck.
What are we going to do later?
We're going to drive somewhere.
Yeah? He's trying to be coy. You know what this means.
We're chasing trains.
Let's hit the road, Jack. So yeah, we're actually headed out to Santa Cruz today. We're going to hook up with our friends Paul and Trevor from Fern Creek and Western, which you've seen on our videos many times. And we're going to chase something called the Polar Express. Hey everybody! Welcome to the Bay Area, where you can get a traffic jam any time of the day or night.
Accident. Narrow lanes.
Oh, there's an accident. Maybe that's why. But you know, it's like this all the time. It's like 10:30, okay? So for most people in the country, if you have a rush hour in your town, it probably dies down around, I don't know, 9 o'clock, maybe 9:15 if it's a really bad day. But here we are, it's 10:32 on the road in San Jose, and we have this ridiculous bumper-to-bumper crap. So maybe we'll be a little bit late getting to where we're going. But that's normal for the Bay Area. Right, so we're dropping into Santa Cruz here off the hill. And it looks like we have a pretty sunny day today. So I'm hoping that means we'll be able to get some good, clear weather, nice sun shots of this thing. Last year when we came down here for the holiday train of lights, that's what they call it, Dan.
Yeah.
We got pretty good clear weather, so I guess Santa Cruz must stay pretty clear during the winter, at least the times that I've been here. This is the Fern Creek and Western. Trevor's not here yet, apparently. We're supposed to be meeting him here. And
Looks like the bridge is out.
oh, whoa, they had an earthquake or something. Look at that. Wow.
They're doing some reconstruction maybe.
Yeah, well, this isn't where we're chasing trains today anyway.
No, they'll
so.
be chasing little trains.
Still trains though.
There's still trains.
Yeah.
Guys, once the holidays are there, and solstice is cracking.
Solstice was yesterday, I think. Shortest day of the year.
Solstice will go on. Should go on for a week. Just so plan, because that's where it is. Cosmic reality is something that none of us can do. And that new sun, I love it. And I hope you guys do too.
Thank you.
It kept us alive.
Thank you.
I was trenching, I was digging ditches around here. 16-foot ditches, 3 feet deep, with a pick and shovel all the day long, and I did it. That's how I got so tenacious with my being. And I apologize for my lack of tenacity when it comes to my habits, but it passes. And cheers to you guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Please.
That's never happened before.
No.
And here he comes now.
Hello, good sir.
Well, you're late.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're also on Chasing Trains now.
Oh boy.
So hi Trevor.
Hi John.
We had a very interesting experience a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah?
Some guy was, I don't know what he was on, but he was walking down the street, and it's funny, it happened in front of the 420 house there.
I saw a guy walking down the street and his pants fell down.
It was probably the same guy.
It was the guy pushing the shopping cart.
No, there was no pants.
There was a guy. I was driving right over there on Broadway, and
Yeah.
a guy came by with his shopping cart. I've seen him around here before, and his pants fell down. That was
Too bad we didn't have that on video.
he didn't have underwear on, so probably.
Oh, that would be. I don't know if that would be good or bad. But
Welcome to Santa Cruz, everyone.
Yeah.
what kind of equipment are you using today to chase trains?
So I'm going to be shooting video with a Panasonic GH4.
Panasonic.
Yeah. So it's a DSLR, but it's a mirrorless camera. So it doesn't actually use a mirror to reflect the image, and it's actually using a Nikon lens on a Panasonic camera with a Metabones adapter,
Oh, I see.
which allows you to use Nikon lenses, because I use my Nikon camera for photos,
Yeah.
and because it's a mirrorless, it doesn't crop the image at all.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
it works pretty well, and you get full manual control of everything, which is how I would shoot video anyway. There's no automatic with the adapter, but I wouldn't use it anyway.
That's a big deal to
Yeah.
have the manual controls.
Yeah, and then in the bag I have my Nikon D5300 for pictures, and then a camcorder for just little things like, extra shots if I need it or whatnot.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah. Dan, what do you have today? You have your Nikon for stills and your Canon for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Nikon 7100 for still pictures and Canon XA35
Yep.
video.
And I'm just using the XA10s like usual. My old standbys. These things have been awesome.
Yeah, and then what Paul's going to use, he's going to use a Nikon D7200 for video.
Okay,
So
that's
kind of
one's...
the same as like what Dan's using for pictures.
Yeah.
I have actually two 7100s. I used to use one of them for video, but DSLRs have a tendency to get dust spots
Yeah.
on the image sensor.
Do you know what I've noticed too with DSLRs is that it seems to me, because they're not made for video really. I mean, they do video and they do a really good job, but it seems to me like it takes a longer time to set up the camera right for the shot.
It's a little bit easier to get going.
Yeah.
In a hurry if you need to.
Yeah, and what we do a lot of times, we are in kind of a hurry to get the shot ready, because you may jump out of the car and have only 30 seconds to get your shot ready.
Yeah,
so.
Right.
One nice thing I like about this, as opposed to taking video with the Nikon, is that you don't have to switch in and out of live view mode to adjust all your settings.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that makes the Nikon kind of a pain.
Yeah, this one you can adjust everything. You can adjust it as you're shooting, which is one of the things I really like about this.
Yeah.
All right.
On that.
So it's looking like Trevor's going to be the navigator on this episode of Chasing Trains. How does that sound? Navigator?
Yeah, navigator. I think that'll work.
What's Paul going to be?
Oh.
We're going to have we have to have
Bad
names.
pun guy.
The what?
Bad pun guy.
Bad pun?
Yeah.
Does he do that now?
Oh, all the time. Well, he's always done it. I remember, like, all the. Have you ever been around when he's made his like time puns and stuff about like the time growing in the Garden Railroad and stuff?
I just didn't pay attention, maybe, or I just don't remember. Probably I
Turn left here.
I probably just don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know that everything's his fault.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
That-
We can just say everything's his fault then.
But he's the fall guy.
There we go.
You blame Paul for everything.
Yeah. There you go. I like that.
Well, we'll have to see. I'll have to ask him later which guy he wants to be.
Yeah.
Sounds like my marriage.
What, the fall guy?
Yeah, everything's my fault.
Well, the chase is on. The train left the Y where it was parked, so we're gonna try to see if we can catch up to it somehow, somewhere. And
Yeah.
I thought of it before when we were trying to find a place to park. I should have just jumped out someplace
Yeah.
to get some run-by footage.
I'm thinking what we can do today if we want some extra shots, because one thing about this train is it moves rather fast through town, and you have to take side streets to get to all the crossings. So what I'm thinking is there's some areas where there's a lot of good shots clustered together, and so we can spread out.
Yeah.
And and there's the back end of it right there.
Maybe we should chase it down the boardwalk. Chasing trains.
Well, it's gonna be street running, literally. I mean, we can chase.
Get
the
right
train.
behind it.
Well, if all these cars will move out of the way.
Those F units do look cool, don't they?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, look, we're chasing a train.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you should get right behind it, Dan. Just follow.
Well,
just follow it.
It's gonna exit the street right here, but
Just follow it off the street.
well, it's paved up there. You could. It's
Yeah,
just,
this is a
you know,
four-wheel drive.
You'd probably get arrested by the boardwalk police or something.
Do they have boardwalk police
There's
now?
boardwalk police. There's always been boardwalk.
I don't
police.
remember boardwalk police.
They've always been here. Yeah, the other day they were like,
They're not rented cops, are they?
no, they're
real police?
They're real boardwalk police.
Hmm.
The other day I was here with Paul, and one of them came up to us and was like, "There's no professional commercial photography here," and I'm like, "Well, we're not professional. We're amateurs, just like taking pictures of the train."
There it is. It's good that they've sold it out too, because at least maybe they can recoup some money, so they'll maybe want to do this again.
Up on this end of the train, they have the GT9
Oh, the rules don't apply to me though. Oh, special. You know, what's ironic about this scene here is that there's only feet away a paved pedestrian bridge right next to the live railroad track bridge. So our first shots are going to come from somewhere close to the bridge you see off in the distance there. We're still trying to figure out exactly who's going where, but you can probably hear the train because it's sitting right here waiting to leave. And apparently Trevor knows somebody who's running it today.
Yeah, I know a couple of the crew members on the train. Good people. Very nice.
Dan decided he wanted to go get a shot of the other end of the train, so we're going to wait for him here. So the chase is on. We're going to try to chase this thing south of, or east of, where is it, Trevor?
Huh?
Where are we supposed to be trying to catch it again?
New Brighton Bluffs on the way back. I don't think we'll catch them on the way there.
All right. So good shot though. Was your shot good? Did you guys get good?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on our way through amazing Capitola.
Yeah, and we're pretty close to the tracks. We just passed the Capitola trestle on the road. Can't tell you how many times I've gone there to watch this train go over that bridge now. Probably uncountable number of times. You know what? You can tell the train just went through here because
Lots of backed up traffic. Yeah.
John, would you care to?
To complain about the traffic?
Yeah. Well, this one's caused by a train, so I wouldn't complain about it if I were you.
I'll complain because we didn't get to see the train.
Okay.
So you ran into somebody else here, Paul.
Hey.
We found him in the forest.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
a wild foamer.
Right? There's still foam coming out. Did you got some left on the side of your
Oh, I
tree?
do,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Should have done that before the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to clean up, Paul.
I know.
Yeah. You clean up for the camera, right?
Yeah.
Look at Dan. He's all clean. He's a little foamy still, though.
Rabbit at the teeth.
So what's our next move here, Trevor, since you're the tour guide, the
Well,
navigator?
I think we're gonna head back to the boardwalk and just find the train, kind of go down there and just look at the train, maybe take some still pictures again, and then I think we're gonna go somewhere along the railroad in an intermediate point at one of the crossings, like 17th Avenue or 7th Avenue or something, and try to get a shot there.
Yeah. Then I guess the money shot from the day for that train's going to be the Capitola, huh?
Yeah.
Trestle over
Hopefully,
Capitola.
what my hope is that we can get to one of those crossings, intermediate crossings, and then clean up real quick and go to New Brighton Road and catch them coming eastbound there, and then get down to the Capitola Trestle to catch the westbound trip.
All right.
That might be a bit of a stretch.
That's a bit of a stretch.
But we'll try.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Well, I guess the chase is on then,
And chase is on.
once again.
Let's do it.
Look, there's these couple guys jogging down the street here. Are you guys jogging?
Yeah, we're out for a
Just out
run.
for a jog.
I'm getting my exercise now. My fitness class in high school is over.
In the flannel.
So we're on our way to our next stop here, and we're having an argument about what you call baby sharks. What do you
Yeah.
call baby sharks?
Checking my sources. Here's what I found on the web for what do you call baby sharks?
It's pups. I was right. It's
It
a
is
pup.
pups,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sharks are born 3 different ways. Sharks lay eggs that then hatch, carry eggs that hatch inside of them, or grow pups inside of them. That was
Wow,
more
that's like-
information than I really wanted,
Yeah.
Siri.
That's interesting, though. That some sharks lay eggs and some don't. That's
I think some people are hatched too. So here we are, headed on to our next location, which is the money shot.
well,
Right?
Well, we're gonna try to make New Brighton Road first, but if we can't, then yes, the money shot. Everyone knows that I run the Fern Creek and Western Garden Railroad with my friend Eric.
Yes.
But Eric and I and Paul
Yeah, what's up to
have
it?
had many rail fanning adventures together. And I was telling John about one where we were rail fanning the Chiggin when it came to Santa Cruz. That's the little Santa Cruz Portland Cement number 2, the 040
Yeah, the Porter. We filmed
Porter.
that up at Niles.
Stothy's engine. Yeah.
Stothy's in
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And I think Dan, you filmed it in Santa Cruz, didn't you?
Yeah, Dan was here at Wilder Ranch, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were chasing the Chiggin on the Santa Cruz Big Trees and Pacific part of the line on Chestnut Street. We were
Heading
trying
towards Santa Cruz,
Heading
huh?
towards Santa
Yeah.
Cruz, and we were trying to make...
Don't want to turn.
Oh, no, you want to go straight, sorry. I should be navigating instead of telling stories. But
This story's good though.
But we were driving on the city streets in Santa Cruz, and Eric was whipping around a curve trying to make a shot, I think at Walnut Street or something, at one of the wig
Whatever it
wags.
was, doesn't
And he went over the curb and knocked his hubcap off of his car.
And it was right in front of a cop,
Right
too.
in front of a cop. and the cop just kind of looked at us funny, and
They probably laughed, huh?
Eric got out of the car.
Eric got out of the car and retrieved his hubcap. Needless to say, we didn't make the shot. But,
Oh, too bad.
But that was funny.
Yeah. Just a little
So,
plastic
Eric-
hubcap.
Eric, I'm sorry for throwing you under the bus, but I just had to tell him that.
It's a great story. I like that, losing the hubcap.
Yeah.
The picture of it's even better if you realize he was in the Prius.
Yeah, he's in a bright red Prius driving
Right.
in Santa Cruz.
What, 3:30 in the afternoon or what?
Something like that. But
3:40, 3:49.
the funny thing is, it's not even like, a Friday or a Saturday. This is a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, but it's also like 3 days before Christmas or something.
Right.
So, holiday
So-
shoppers and crazy people.
The shot we have looks kind of like this. Over that bridge in Capitola, so this should be pretty good.
This is the money shot. The Capitola trestle is quite a shot. And the cool thing about the trestle is it runs over basically a bunch of houses. I mean, you see all the houses out there. It just runs. I mean, it just runs right through the middle of a neighborhood.
Yep.
But the bridge was there first, so everyone built their houses around it. It's pretty cool.
It's like most railroads. The railroad was there first and everybody built their houses around it. That's how it works. People came to areas because of railroads, right?
Exactly.
That was the connection at the time. I forgot to mention, Dan and Paul went up the road a ways. So,
Yeah, they're up at a place called it's actually called the Jewel Box.
oh,
And the reason it's called the Jewel Box is because on the bluffs above where they're shooting, all the streets are named after different types of jewels.
oh, interesting.
And so it's like a box of streets, they call it the Jewel Box.
Yeah.
And it's this nice straight section right by a curve, and then past it's the 47th Avenue crossing, so the train blows its horn there. It's actually quite a nice shot there.
There's a job for you, Trevor.
I like that.
A juggling frisbee guy.
He's good. Except for the fact that he dropped one.
Oh, he's practicing now. You have to do that in order to get good. Here we are. This is the shot I was talking about. Dan and Paul got something along this stretch here where it's straight behind Dan there.
There was more sun on it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, the sun went away really fast, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did, but we got lucky, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's what the back of the car looks like.
We're selling tripods and cameras out of the back of my truck.
Yeah, this is like one of those white vans, right? Some seedy guy comes up. Hey, you want to buy some speakers? And you know they're stolen. Hey, we found a train.
Yeah, well, we were heading to dinner, and I noticed that the Holiday Lights train was out here, so I thought we'd go take a look at it. We're going to be chasing it later, so.
Well, maybe we should go take a look.
Yeah.
These are the joggers we ran into earlier. They're still jogging.
That's not us. I don't have my same.
Yeah, he doesn't have his flannel on, John.
Oh, it's a different jogger. Well, I wasn't expecting to see it move.
Yeah.
That was
We
great
came
timing.
we came down here to get some still shots of it. So
Yeah.
A little brief look at it.
Where'd Dan go?
where's Dan? We're stuffing our faces with burritos and stuff. What did you order, Dan? A burrito? Oh, yeah. We're stuffing our faces with burritos. So I come out of the bathroom, and these guys are over here. The train just left. The train just left.
Yeah, there wasn't so
Unexpected.
the Holiday Lights train was supposed to leave the boardwalk at 6:30, but I guess they decided to add a 5 o'clock run because there was enough
Yeah, it's
people.
only 5:30 now.
Yeah, so the train, the restaurant we went to, is right next to the tracks, and all of a sudden Dan looks out the window and says, "The train is passing." And I was like, "What the hell?" And so now we really are chasing the train, trying to get ahead of it, so we
Wow.
can get another location. But this damn light isn't changing.
We're stuck at a red light.
Chasing traffic.
Yeah, and maybe eventually this thing will change. But
We're being courteous to other
we're gonna
people.
We're gonna try to make it to like Encinal Street. So, the little pedestrian thing's flashing. So that's a
great.
good sign.
I just saw this car that's held together by bumper stickers. Look at that, the whole thing is covered on the sides too. You can't see it now, but as it drove past, I saw that that's funny.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose that could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
But I bet if you read the stickers, you would realize you were in Santa
And
Cruz.
earlier, as we were leaving our last location, we saw a crossing that had a roll of toilet paper on it. The crossing on, I don't even remember what street that is. Coral Street. There we go. On the bolt that holds the counterweight to the gate arm, there was a roll of toilet paper on it. So obviously, it's right next door to the homeless shelter. So
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's the restroom.
it's the restroom. I
The
guess.
makeshift restroom.
Makeshift restroom. Yeah, it's a nice toilet paper holder. It's rather expensive, but
And big.
and big. Wouldn't fit in your house very well, I don't think.
Chasing a train here.
Chasing trains. Holiday trains.
Right? Chasing a holiday train.
Right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. There goes Cliff.
Right, so if you look up there, that is not some crazy guy in a really tall motorcycle riding this direction. That's the headlight from the CF7 on the train we just watched that was backing into Santa Cruz, into the boardwalk. We're on the street now. What is this? This isn't Beach Street,
This is
it?
Beach Street.
Oh, it is Beach Street.
Yeah.
Street running.
Yeah, there's street running right down the middle of the thing there, so...
Yeah, they
It's
street
in-
run in 2 locations. It's
Yeah.
really, it's definitely unique.
It's in danger of being hit by a car right now because of
Yeah.
all these people driving on the street with it.
It's gonna stop right
There's
on
the
the other
casino
side.
sign right there.
I don't know how exciting this is to look at lights in the dark, but we'll hear it.
Yeah.
There it
You
is.
see it with this nice new paint job. Hey, there's Marvin.
Are we gonna get in this parking lot here or something?
No, we're gonna go up here because there's meter parking. And we have coins now. This one you have to pay $5 no matter what. It's kind of a rip-off.
But there it is, all decorated. Looks pretty.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh no,
with the
one of the
boardwalk
strands went
behind
out.
it. Ha!
Oh crap.
Is that your job to fix it?
Not really.
Oh,
Oh.
I was gonna say, I guess I know what you'll be doing.
Yeah.
Get back into one of these. I helped decorate the Holiday Lights train when it was actually at Roaring Camp being decorated, so I have a natural instinct to go along and find lights that are off and screw them back in and stuff. It's a really bad habit. Hey John, it looks like there was a foamer on the roof.
Yeah, there's foam coming off of the train.
It's snowing in Santa Cruz. Yay!
Snow.
We have more lights that are out, so look. Okay.
Trevor,
I learned how to screw lights, and that's what I learned in my job.
Yeah, here's your, how many people does it take to screw the light bulb in? You know that old joke?
Yeah.
How many Trevors does it take to screw the light bulb? Well, just one apparently.
This one.
Are you getting a video or are you getting stills?
I'm trying to get a long exposure, but all these people are walking in front of it.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Well,
You just get a bunch of blurs.
It might be kind of cool.
It's gonna be artsy.
Let's see how it turns out.
Oh look, more people.
Here's Trevor expertly making fine-tuning adjustments to his camera equipment as he chases trains with the world-famous TSG crew. I know this is kind of dark. I had to. Oh, you're gonna use your light?
Yeah.
I had to get a picture of Trevor. He's breaking the law. Look at this.
Yeah.
His tripod is parked in front of the crosswalk where the handicapped people have to take their wheelchairs across. So I'm gonna call the police.
Yeah.
As soon as I get
there's the train.
yeah, as soon as I get the shot of the train, I'm gonna call the police.
You know, it really is nice to see the train that I spent so much time helping decorate
Right.
actually running. It is actually satisfying.
I could imagine that must be actually. I mean, for real. I joke a lot, but I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, no, it's satisfying. It's nice to see it out.
And what has to be really cool, I would think, is the fact of watching as the train rolls by, how happy the people are on it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Everyone was waving and happy.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Right? So just when you think chasing trains is all about jokes and being silly, we just had a profound moment.
Well, it's a unique moment, John.
It's a profound moment. You know what, Trevor? Merry Christmas, friend. You're one of my favorite people. I'm
thanks.
overwhelmed with the Christmas spirit.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so I think everyone's pretty fried now, for the most part. So we're thinking we're gonna wrap things up here. So you got the hooligans in the back. That was my nickname for you guys last year when we met you out here. The hooligans. I don't know where.
Cold winter day.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but it sounded funny at the time.
Fits.
Well, John and Paul and I, a rail fan, Iowa Pacific when they were running in Watsonville with the train to Christmastown. And last year when we did that, it was the day after Christmas, and it was probably under freezing outside. It was really
really cold.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little bit. It was a nicer night tonight. It was very
one
clear.
layer wasn't
It was a
enough.
beautiful day.
Yeah, it was. It's 54 degrees now,
Yeah.
and it was probably more like 30, you know, or sub 30 when we were out last year in Watsonville. Dan didn't go with us on that trip. I'm not sure where you were, Dan,
I
but
don't remember.
yeah, it was pretty fun
It
though.
was fun though. I had a great time.
There was the one shot that I got that where the card messed up on the camera, so
Your headlights shut off, right?
it didn't get the shot. So, but yeah, so that's it for rail fanning in Santa Cruz area, chasing trains rather in Santa Cruz area.
Yeah, it was a great day.
It was
Yep.
really fun.
Thanks for having us out and showing us in the right places there,
Thanks to
right?
you guys
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, thanks
And
for coming.
yeah,
I got to save on gas money today.
well, that's only because we haven't sent you a bill yet. This thing eats up the gas.
Trevor paid for parking, so.
Oh, Trevor paid for parking?
I did.
All right.
I did.
The driver has spoken.
Yay. I'm happy.